Whitney and Zach Bates. Large news on child Jadon. What's going on with? Raising Bates fans have been restlessly anticipating any information or updates from Zach and Whitney on their infant Jadon. We realized the little man was raced to the NICU not long after being conceived. Before an excessive amount of time elapsed, he was put in a coma. Whitney and Zach Bates concurred that through the force of supplication and the strength of their little warrior, he moved along. He was pulled off life support. Individually, the clinical cylinders and wires were all eliminated from his body. At long last, Whitney and Zach Bates had the option to embrace the little man. Furthermore, put some dress they had pressed and brought to the emergency clinic on him. It's been a close-to-home week for Zach and Whitney Bates. Fans value the unscripted television stars, keeping them educated on the status regarding child Jadon during this troublesome time. Luckily for those tingling for more, the couple as of late took to Instagram with some huge news in regards to their infant. What's the most recent update on child Jadon Bates? Continue to peruse, we have the scoop. Child Jadon Bates update. Whitney and Zach share enormous news. Following an unpleasant week, everything is at last falling perfectly into place for Whitney and Zach Bates. As a matter of fact, they took to Instagram to impart a gigantic news to their supporters. Their child kid is at long last returning home. He's been giving a physician's approval from his PCPs, and he's all set. The couple celebrated on Instagram. Thank you, Jesus, for addressed petitions. We were unable to be more thankful for this sweet day. It seemed like the longest 9 days of our lives, with many tears and long evenings spent stressing. What's more, asking, however, God was so kind and brought us through. We are at long last bringing our child home to his family, and he's pretty much as sound and wonderful as anyone might think possible. We will be for all time obligated to each and every medical caretaker and specialist that had an impact in his recuperation. East Youngsters Emergency Clinic and their staff exceeded all expectations to comfort us through the promising and less promising times. The cheerful guardians value their fans and devotees as well. Whitney and Zach Bates make it clear they've been perusing the incalculable remarks and confidential messages they have gotten. There simply haven't been an adequate number of hours in the day to answer them all. They, in any case, needed to clarify how valued the entirety of the adoration and backing is. We've additionally perused remarks and messages as we've had time and want to answer each.